conceived by students who demanded a voice in student affairs.
We even had a sit-in, to make the university understand the importance of having an office that was earmarked for the Asian Pacific American students.
Forged over 30 years into an involved, dedicated, and growing organization.
Your greatest legacy is the fact that whatever you started is going to continue on after you leave.
And now hailed as integral to USC's international prominence, national prestige, and local presence. The USC Asian Pacific Alumni Association today boasts donors and supporters who cross academic and geographic boundaries, creating a Trojan family that is truly a global network.
I believe as the center of gravity shifts increasingly to the Pacific, we will need a new enlightenment, one specific to the needs of this age. USC has been designed and built by great women and men, generation after generation after generation, for this very sort of moment.
USC attracts more international students than any other American university. Nearly 30% of students on campus are Asians, South Asians, or Asian Pacific Americans. More importantly, each arrived with a unique story about how and why they wanted to be Trojans.
I was raised and born in Guam. Growing up, really, I struggled with kind of like a dual identity. So I was an American citizen, but yet I was also a native Chamorro. And on my acceptance letter, it was a written hand note from the Director of Financial Aid and Admissions. She was really impressed with my personal statement and my experience. And so I kind of felt like it was someone in some way telling me, that this is the opportunity that you need to take right now.
USC was one of the only colleges that had an undergraduate architecture program, and it was one of the best.
I really like that USC is all about diversity, and growing up I pretty much embodied diversity with the Vietnamese and Chinese culture, and I just thought it was a good fit for me.
I walked in to an orientation for the USC program here, just kind of on a whim. It's kind of like, oh, well, let's see what this program is about. And they just blew me away.
They are not simply outstanding scholars, but embody the spirit of Troy by being student leaders, community volunteers, and role models on and off campus.
I'm the first Indian American Panhellenic president, so it's amazing to be a role model and hopefully really push Indians and Asians to realize that the road isn't homogenous and that there are opportunities for leadership.
I'm the Director of Campus Affairs for the Graduate Student Government, so the opportunities from that end has been incredible as well.
USC Pre-Med Asian Pacific American Medical Student Association. We just take cheek swabs from people, putting them into the registry just in case they're a match for someone.
More so now than ever before, our scholarships filled a financial need without which these students may have been unable to enroll at USC and missed out on one of the most unique and rewarding experiences in all of college education.
For graduate students, there's much less scholarships out there. It's very scarce, and so this scholarship helps immensely.
My father was recently diagnosed with a lot of different illnesses, so moving from a dual income to a single income family was really difficult, and the APA scholarship was definitely extremely helpful in helping ease that transition.
Coming from a family who kind of works in a way where it's like paycheck to paycheck, the money really has been profound in terms of helping alleviate some of that financial burden.
My dad actually passed away a couple of years ago, and my mom works for a nonprofit organization. Living off a nonprofit income definitely is pretty hard.
They are also learning firsthand that our scholarship is more than just money for school. It comes with encouragement, camaraderie, and a sense of family.
This was the first time I've ever been a part of a real alumni association. The APA has been just so inclusive and wanting to engage. That's the big thing, really wanting to engage, because it's not about a faceless kind of thing.
Coming all the way from New Mexico, it's really nice to be part of a family within the Trojan family. I guess you could call it the APAA family.
The culture, the student body, the networking, because at USC I feel like the Trojan family, the Trojan network is so strong. And that's what really sets it apart from other schools.
Having that support network and having this APAA family when I know that my parents are going through something very difficult right now, and I'm able to, say like, okay, let me make it a little bit easier.
It's why the APAA is so vibrant and continues to grow. Our scholars are Trojans for life who want to make an impact on the world.
I want to open a boarding academy for foster youth.
And return to USC to support those who come after them.
Hopefully, if I get into medical school close by, I really want to stay in touch.
Please continue to invest in us because, we are your future and we're going to hopefully change things for the better.
This is about recognizing just how significant the Asian American experience is. Because those are the stories I of course want to be telling going forward.
These remarkable young men and women are already making a difference in the world. Thank you to the donors and sponsors who have helped us award over $100,000 in scholarships this year. We look forward to your continued support.
You don't really get spirit and a sense of community like the Trojan family, so I'm a Trojan for life.